Hi guys. Today we're going to talk about something different, but something related to sociology, something related to my PhD work on Kashmiri Pandits. So I have been reading this book called Our Moon Has Blood Clots by Rahul Pandita, and it's basically a memoir where he describes his struggle of exodus. And with his own struggle, he's trying to depict the whole story of the community of Kashmiri Pandits who has gone through this exodus of 1990. So he initiates with what he was going through when he was 14 years old and he was forced to move out of Kashmir in 1990. And slowly he kind of describes the kind of struggle that people go through in terms of food shortage, in terms of water, in terms of privacy, in terms of where they're staying, so in terms of shelter itself. And slowly he moves towards the story of the exodus that happened way back in 1947, during 1947 and 48, during the time of partition, as well as during the time of accession of Jammu and Kashmir in India. So before there was accession of Jammu and Kashmir in India, Maharaja Hari Singh was given a choice of joining, of course, much like other states in India or the Indian subcontinent back then, to either join India or to Pakistan, and he opted none. He wanted to be independent. Of course, there was an option of being independent as well. But they were like tribal invaders from the side of um, Pakistan, as narrated by the narrator in this book. So, the tribal invaders were specifically killing people on the basis of religion, as explained by Rahul Pandita in his book. So, he narrates his family's story of relative of his one of his relative who had to go through that kind of exodus. And there is like this comparison of exodus of happening of his own exodus in 1990 and his relatives exodus in 1947 and 48. And slowly he moves towards the story of visiting back Kashmir, his home, which is extremely sad at points. And then he comes back to the condition of present Kashmiri Pandit community living in Jammu.